All right, yo. yo. What's up? It's your boy, Baldy Bob, back in the building. I ain't been here in a minute, but we back on Day Trolling Network. You know, you did. Young Thug. I hate to talk about this topic because it's like, I don't even know the homie, so I'm just like a insider or outside looking in. And I'm just basing my opinion. But honestly, if we been 100, I don't know. I don't too much care. I actually have not done my research. I haven't heard no calls. I haven't done any of that. So I really don't too much care. My thing is this though. This is my thing. This is my thing about snitches and rats and all of that. If you a civilian, all of that snitching and rat stuff go out the window. If you a civilian, it's no such thing as snitching and rats. You just telling the truth. But if you like in the street, that's why I think everything get misconstrued. If you in the streets, it's snitches and rats. You can't tell. You gotta keep it solid. But if you ain't in the streets, you a civilian, then you got the right to tell. Cause it's like, you know what it is. I'm a civilian. Me personally, I'm a civilian. I told the homie plenty of time, bro. Hey, don't do no crime with me, cause I'm not about to sit in jail for you. I'm not doing none of that. I'm telling you before we even get there. So if we get in the car and we go somewhere, and I'm telling you ahead of time. Well, before I even go there, it's all about the situation. Do not, if you know, excuse me, if you know you are at risk of somebody telling on you, or the person you're going to go do the crime with telling on you, do not do the crime with that person. Because it's like you put them in a bad predicament. If the person already told you, like, oh yeah, I'm not down to go to jail, or I'm not about to take no charge from nobody. If the person is giving you signs that they not 100% down with it, do not take them on a crime with you. Because it's like you put them in that situation. And so if that happened, it's like, again, you can't get mad at nobody but yourself. So with that being said, like, I don't know, I kind of feel like Gunna wasn't really even a part of the gang and all of that stuff. I think Gunna was really just a rapper, money getting type of person, and he just so happened to be signed to a thuggish label, no pun intended, and it just happened to play out how it play out, and he had to say it's a game. But I don't know, because I heard that everybody testified, and Gunna just got the blame because I'm guessing Gunna's the big name, and Gunna got the... Actually, I'll take that back. Well, I don't know, because basically at this point, you rap cap. Because Gunna got plenty of songs where he was like, some, I never tell on the bros. So with that being said, gang, if they bring you that paper, they say 50 years, you got to stand up to that. So that's kind of where I feel like it is in today's society. Like, it's just, I don't know. I feel like it come down to if it's you, like, whatever you choose. Like, if you gonna tell then. Hey, like Charles Wright said, if you want to get out of jail, you better tell. And so, I just feel like if you know you're not about that, don't go and do that. Like, don't go and jump in that field. You know, if you can't do the time, don't do the crime. You know, they always say that, but it's still some people who find a way to still do the crime and not be able to do the time. So, yeah, if you gonna tell. I just hope you're ready for the consequences that come with telling. That's another thing too. Telling is crazy. It's a crazy thing with telling because, bro, you could tell on somebody and you still might get the time that you told on them to avoid. Like, if you know how mad I'd be if I told on somebody and they told me, yeah, bro, you got 30 years and the other person got off. Bro, I will be so furious. When I say that, I'm speaking on like the King Von case with King Von and I think it's Big Mike, Old Block Mike or something like that. The homie was trying to testify on King Von, and then in the last minute he said he didn't want to tell no more. And so the Big Mike dude ended up getting like 20 years or something like that, and King Von ended up skating free. So it's like you could tell, but it ain't no guarantee that you gonna get what you was promised if you told. So it's like telling could go either way. It's a funny situation, and I say just stay out of predicaments that cause you to have to tell. Or if you like I said, if you down with telling, nigga, just tell. Me personally, like I tell the homie, bro, hey, like I forgot this. I skipped over this. I tell the homie, bro, none of this stuff in here is mine. That's not mine. This not mine. So if anything happens, you get pulled over, I get pulled over, he get pulled over. None of this stuff in here is mine. So I don't know nothing about it. I wasn't here. I don't know nothing. But this is the thing. If the police pull us out this car and the police say, well, whose stuff is this? And don't nobody say nothing? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, best believe.
Tell to get out of jail, fellas. Best thing you can do.
Ain't going to jail. Cause I'm telling right then and there. Cause this is the thing. This is another thing where I feel like telling is like it's kind of brought upon itself sometimes. Because if we get pulled over and you know the homie didn't have nothing, why is you not gonna claim your stuff? Why is you gonna let it sit to where now all four of us got a case because then nobody claim it? Instead of you sitting there and taking your charge like the homie supposed to do and getting on about it. And not getting on about it. Getting on about your day. But nah, you wanna be like, nah, I don't know whose it is. And now we all sit in the back of the police car and they asking each one of us whose it is. And I'm be like, hey bro, that shit ain't mine, gang. Hey, I'm gonna get me personally. Listen. If I get put over with the homie, knock on wood, and they say whose it is, and the homie don't tell them who if it's his when they ask the first time, best believe I'm telling before we leave. Nigga. I'm telling in front of your face, and don't care if I gotta catch the fade afterwards because you put me in a predicament. You put me in a predicament. Sometimes niggas be putting them in a predicament. Don't put me in a predicament where I gotta tell and expect me not to tell because it's like, bro, you put me there. I told you already up for the jump. I'm not into that. I'm a civilian. I like my life. I don't want to go to jail. So it's just like, hey, sometimes people get put in that predicament, and it is what it is. And I don't think that blaming stuff on the dead is telling either, because it's like that nigga dead. So who gonna get in trouble for it? So it's like, hey, it is what it is.